What's up, YouTube? So you saw on Instagram that we've been working on all these leg manipulations, these type of takedowns. As the person's throwing the kick, you don't want to be fading away and trying to catch this kick like this. You're essentially getting the full blunt of the kick there. So if his hands are going here, I see that kick coming forward, I'm going to crash in and I'm going to like stuff the kick here. My hand that was here scoops this up, and if he throws a kick at your thigh, it actually rides up your thigh with that impact as you're coming in. You're essentially creating a ramp with your leg, and this feeds it right to your hip here. The first one we do is just checking onto the shoulder, and that prevents him from scooting into you, because one way for him to get out is to bring his knee towards me here, start driving his foot to the floor, and get his leg heavy and stuff like that. So after I catch the kick, I'm managing the distance here, right? So I'm going here, boom, I throw, boom, and I manage the distance immediately. I can even crash right through, and from there my leg just follows through and I throw my sweep there, right? A couple things that can happen when I get to this, right? If this becomes like a stalling position, he'll start hopping around, and let's say he frames against me and I cannot close the distance anymore. That's where this grip here actually works out to my benefit, because I'm going to spin in a circle. I'm going to go this way, and my foot's going to check his far side foot, and essentially I'm going to dump him to the mat here. I'll take it down nice and slow. I step into him, so that causes a circle step here. I'm not stepping out or away, and then my foot just, I think of it like a hockey stick on the floor. The bottom of my foot just checks his shin there. So I step in, my foot checks his shin, and he does like a nice little roll to the mat.
I would say just make sure that you're stepping in, like Michael was saying, and not stepping out. Sometimes people will do this and they'll start just stepping to the side, and that just makes them hop around, right? It's this whole action of turning and guiding and then doing that sweep, which is what kind of turns him down, right? So while he's hopping here and I'm doing this, I don't really want him to move here, hop back and forth while I'm taking my step, right? I'm kind of pushing through him, framing him way this way, and then tossing him back in that manner. So
yeah, his act of pushing into me there actually makes this foot very heavy, right? If I caught the kick here and I start pulling away, that's what allows him to start hopping to do this. But if I start pushing into him and I brace here, it's essentially gluing that foot to the mat. Therefore, I can actually move as he's kind of stuck on the mat there. And you guys see this a lot in katas, right? So we have like our Kusong Kudais, we're wrapping on this. Our Shitsuke is here, like I catch here and I'm framing this way. This form across the neck also allows you to hook behind the neck too. You have a lot of options up here, and of course you have things where you're going like this to the person too. So any of these motions here, as you're sweeping all the way through. Some other things that can happen if he does start hopping away, we go right to that round block that you see in karate, but it's going to be right on top of the knee, right? So I cut the kick here, boom. He starts hopping away, and I can't really do any of these. Maybe it takes too long, that's fine. This hand's going to go right on top of the knee like this. I can swim this out of the way and get your traditional looking round block here, but I take a step back, right? And this one here, this leg manipulation, it kind of gives you a couple of options depending on his reaction to it. If I go straight down, most likely he cannot really defend that one. I'm going right on top of the kneecap, and I'm essentially lifting this up and I'm putting this down, and it's going to make him kind of do like a pistol squat motion. So he's going to be sitting down, straight down onto his butt there. Now if I try to rotate his leg outward, right, we have like this motion in that hunch. You got to cut here, boom, and I rotate outward. That's going to take him down that way in a spin. And if he starts defending that, I start hooking over the top and I can rotate him the other way here. Usually when that happens, I like to catch onto the heel here and start pulling straight back, kind of make him face plant onto the mat. And he does a little Kusong Kudai type thing here, which is kind of interesting because he can do that preemptively when he feels that happening, right? So essentially he's doing the Kusong Kudai jump by himself. He has to get out of there, and he could pull his leg straight back to get his leg free, so now I cannot pull him to the mat.